Why you should never be obsessed with a woman. When you're in school, having a crush is fantastic. Then it's still cute, and most of the time, it's over after 2 weeks. It only adds to your life's excitement and emotions. But, isn't it more harder to get over when you're all grown up and it's someone you see all the time? Like a colleague or a neighbor. I mean, how could it be otherwise? After all, you see them more often than not. And sometimes you just can't escape them no matter how hard you try. So, here we are, debunking the crush bubble and explaining why. Contrary to popular perception, having a crush is actually harmful to you. 1. It's embarrassing for both of you. It's only natural for your crush to be embarrassed if he or she understands how you feel about him or her. Why? Because you can't take your gaze away from her. Don't make any false statements. That makes it embarrassing for you as well, because you know she is aware of your thoughts, which is quite obvious if you stare at someone for most part of the day. It's even harder when the other person doesn't respond to your feelings. 2. You want to be wherever that person is. You start going where she goes, whether it's to work, the gym, or the mall. You don't hesitate to make the effort to travel or take time off work only to visit that one person. You'll sometimes forgo sleep or a crucial date with a buddy just to gaze at her adorable smile. 3. You almost become a stalker as a result of your actions. You stalk your crush in real life and on social media platforms, constantly monitoring his or her images, status, and posts. You'll probably find yourself doing this a dozen times a day, and you'll be envious of every boy she interacts with. 4. You become overconscious. Isn't it true that when your crush is present, you get overly self-conscious? You try to be unobtrusive and act as if you haven't noticed her. But, boy, do you ever fail. With that look at me looking at you look on your face, you wind up acting like a lovesick puppy. Not to mention the fact that you get up an hour earlier every day to get the ideal dress and shoes to show her how beautiful you are. 5. You are distracted as a person. You imagine her approaching you and saying, "Hey, I really like you, let's go out somewhere." Forget about it. You spend hours picturing how he or she would greet you. You even start planning your first date, down to the outfit you'll wear, and the location where you'll meet her. And all of that imagining is doing havoc on your work, relationships, and personal life obviously.